Yeah, you sneeze at me. What? Ooh. You jump. What? What's wrong? What's wrong with this? Come here. Look. Hey. You were just looking up at me. What you watch? What you watch? What you watch? Okay. I asked you if you had to go outside before I started this, and you went running the door, and then when I opened the door and you still saw it was still a fucking pond in the backyard, she's like, nope, I ain't going out. And then she come, as soon as I turn the camera on, she goes running in here. Want an ice cube? Want an ice cube? How about a treat? Want a treat? All right, go. All right, be right back. She got her treat. All right, hey, hello, Hrntfixr here. Sunday. Hrntfixr here. I just noticed. I'm stupid. It's a little later on Sunday. I fucked off all morning. I'm not gonna lie. My first Sunday chat of 2025 got taken down by YouTube, and I had to go through training because I got a warning, so that my warning would only last 90 days. Because I talked about the COVID, the Dr. Death, FAUCI, and the WHO, and all the other things that go along with all that shit. And they said that goes against that's misinformation, blah, 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 blah. They don't want me talking about that stuff. So, fuck you, YouTube. So, honestly, and I put it up on, now I will say this, I put it up on Rumble. I took the exact same video, put it up on Rumble because it's free, a lot more freer speech over there. So again, you fuckers that don't want to go over to Rumble and watch a fucking video, fuck you, I don't care. I'm not monetizing this shit. I don't give a shit. But if you want to see what I have to say about this stuff, go over to Rumble and watch the unedited videos. Because that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm not going to do it today, but I'm going to start doing it. When I talk about stuff that I know YouTube doesn't want me to talk about, I'm going to edit that part out of the Sunday chat and then upload the full video to Rumble. So fuck you. So it's the 19th of January. That means tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. And then also Inauguration Day. And boy, are the libs upset about that. Well, you know what? Let's talk about that in a minute. Because they are. Well, at least Jasmine Crockett. That's one ghetto fucking Congress douchebag. Anyway, fucking Texas. So first off, let's talk about all the bullshit that's going on. Like, for example, in Georgia, a duly elected, I'm going to use air quotes, MAGA GOP member was not allowed into a joint session of Georgia Congress because they didn't like him. And they physically assaulted him and had him arrested. He's a duly elected Georgia congressman in Georgia, and they wouldn't let him in. It shows you how despicable, how evil, and how downright don't tell me the deep state don't exist. They physically assaulted this man and had him arrested for wanting to do his job, go into the legislature that he was voted into. Georgia. Fucking fire all these assholes. Every fucking one of them. Left, right, indifferent, independent. I don't care. Fire every fucking one of them. Excuse me. And here in Florida, Marco Rubio is being set as the Secretary of State. So that means his Senate seat's open, which scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, because he's down to his area is South Florida, and we know South Florida's blue. Well, at least it used to be. It's gotten a lot more red in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But DeSantis, the governor, is allowed to appoint the person to take his place, and he appointed Ashley Moody. And if you don't know who Ashley Moody is, she was here and she's been here in Florida. She's in politics here in Florida. She was against the whole red flag laws and all that stuff. She's pro Second Amendment. Makes me happy. I am a Floridian now. I've been in Florida for close to 40 years now. And my home state, original birth state, I should say, of Ohio, J.D. Vance, has to be replaced. So what does DeWine or the douchebag fucking do? He puts the lieutenant governor in there, who's a fucking rhino of all rhinos, at least one of them. And I'm like, and of course all my buddies that still live in Ohio and all my friends and stuff, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Y'all didn't speak the fuck up? What the hell? And a couple are real pro Second Amendment, and they're like, oh my God. I'm like, well, that's all on you for not fucking saying something and electing a fucking spineless asshole for fucking governor and then re-electing him. What the fuck? Stop the fucking corruption. So, and then let's go to Biden. Biden fucking has put out more pardons in the last month than I think all the last 7 fucking presidents or 8 presidents combined, give or take. You know, hey, fact check me. I don't give 2 shits. It's my opinion. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Jim, it's not technically correct. Go fuck yourself. We know you understand the meaning of what I'm getting at. And why is he pardoning all these? Why would you need to pardon somebody? Because they committed crimes. And some of them committed crimes against humanity, which they should be hung by their necks until dead. F-A-U-C-I. G-A-T-E-S. Just saying. And he has just pumped out how many more billions of dollars, or what, almost $1 billion this month to Ukraine? Yet, East Palestine, Ohio, Maui, the Hurricane Helene from Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, all the hurricane victims of this in the past year. But yet he said he's going to do the 100% for the Cali fires because there are a bunch of dumbasses out there. Look, if you can't believe and watch the videos that have come out and all the fucking maps of what burned and where that high-speed rail was supposed to go through, if you just can't correlate between the two, you are either willfully ignorant, which most of you are, that don't believe it, I should say, or just plain stupid. And I truly believe 60% of the American people are truly stupid. They're brainwashed fucking automatons that, if it's not right here, they don't. This, and again, the new generation of betas. I still can't believe they're calling it a whole generation beta. Woo! Your millennials, your Gen Zs. Well, the Gen Zs are starting to come around a little bit, I think, but Gen Zs, millennials, especially, yeah. And Gen X taking all these hits at fucking boomer, saying that now we're dumbasses, we're libtards or whatever, that we sit in front of the TV and watch national news. No. I know all you Gen Xers think you're the best. No. You figured out how to make a lot of money being a Gen Xer. Well, good for you. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I think everybody should be able to make money any way they want to. That's legal. And I'm not saying you're being illegal. What I'm getting at is you taking shots at the people that raised you. Dumbasses. Because your children, the Gen X children, are dumbasses. You've all said that. And then boomer children are dumbasses. And then the people before boomers, they said boomers are dumbasses. See how it works? That goes that way all the time. But when you come up to like millennials and Gen Z, see, Gen X, Gen Z is your kids. Millennials are your kids. Hey, you talk shit about boomers. Have a nice day. Also, so let's stay on the politics. So Trump's going to take office tomorrow, and the whole administration changeover. So Snoop Dogg is going to play the inauguration. He's going to perform, and I'm like, and a lot of these people that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago were killing Trump in their videos, were talking shit about Trump for the last 6, 7, 8 years. Now all of a sudden they're like, holy crap, he's coming back and he's pissed off. I need to get on his good side so he don't fucking, the DOJ or whatever, whoever doesn't come after me. The fear, and Zuckerberg going on Rogan going, well, I was pressured. No, you did it. You took the money and you did it because you're a fucking communistic piece of shit. I think you're a robot. I think he's a fucking lizard man. I'm just saying. I'm saying his eyes go like this. They don't do this. That's a lizard motherfucker if I ever was one. And the whole I'm hip, I'm cool, curly hair. Dude, it's just downright pathetic. Zuck, you are just downright pathetic. Anyway, again, all of these motherfuckers are just. Something was flashing on my camera. Oh, sorry, squirrel. Something's flashing on my camera. What the fuck is that? I have no idea. All right, let me stop it and start it again, just to see. It's only doing it in the SD. I must have changed the setting or something. I don't give a shit anyway. Okay, and then, of course they said, and Don Lemon and all these fucking liberal douche, fucking nozzle fag, whatever, sons of bitches. Yeah. I'll put that one in there. Because they moved they shut, they're not going to do the inaugural parade like they always, as tradition. They're not going to do it. 1, weather. 2, they have actually gone out and got anti-drone technology guarding the inauguration. Smart. Because what did IGI do? Turn off all the geofencing. They're saying, it's like they announced that they're going to try to do something. I mean, fuck's sake. And then, here, hold on, what else? Yes, I made notes. Anti-drone, and they moved it inside. And now they said they moved it into the rotunda like Reagan did in '84 because of the weather. Which it's going to be like in the teens to low 20s and maybe possibly teens with weather. So yeah, move it inside. Be smart. Now they're saying they're not going to do it in the. They might have moved it without in the rotunda and not going to tell anybody until like tomorrow morning. Smart. They're going to pull something, and I'm going to read this to you. Was it the Democrat, that libtard asshole Jake Sullivan was at the White House press conference thing, and he said that this might be my last time and being in front of y'all. He said it might not be, and I quote, this is a quote from Jake Sullivan on his last day, an unexpected event could bring me back. And quote, as you all know, it's totally possible. Unquote. If their failure, if you don't heed that fucking warning, you're a dumbass. Holy shit. I mean, is it going to be ugly? Oh, I guarantee you. They put up all kinds of defensive stuff around the inauguration. Because if you don't think that the entire cabal, deep state, fucking New World Order, all the names aren't out to get these motherfuckers, then you are a special kind of stupid. And I'm hoping week one, I'm going to jump around. I'm hoping week one he does a no tax on overtime thing and gets it passed, because my job we went mandatory overtime every other week. And speaking, well, here, let me just go into that. Let's get off of the whole politics thing. Speaking of my job, no. I got a new one for 6 months. I am going to be TAD. I am going to be the safety champion for the site for 6 months. Working 4 10-hour days, Tuesday through Friday. I get every Monday off. Every Monday, 10 hours a day. And I can start, if I want to start at 6, if I want to start at 7, if I want to start at 8, I can. Yes! They said they were looking for volunteers, and I went, you know what? I'll try that. Get off the airplane, get off the cabinets for a little while, take a breather. It was rough last year for me. It's been rough transitioning from my old company to my new company. It's just not been the, oh, it's great fucking thing that I was told it was going to be, and I was hoping it would be. I was a little naive on that part. I mean, aware, but naive. So yeah, I start that on the 31st, Friday, because my company starts their work week on Friday. I don't understand that. I never have. Never. You would think it's got to be, it's some kind of accounting thing is what I was told, but who fucking knows. Anyway, so, and it's amazing that in the government, the military has taken, we had an 11 plane contract, they've already pulled 3 of them. Because they set this program up and they fucking ruined it. It's a brand new from the floor up fucking, and brand new hangar built around this program, and they hired a bunch of fucking jerk-offs to work it, run it, and be in charge of it. Just absolute jerk-offs. 100%. From leads up, there's just an amazing amount of fucking stupidity. And especially mine, that I got the person that beat me out of it, out of being a lead and trying to make a difference. Again, I will reiterate, I'm pretty sure that the reason I didn't get it was the manager couldn't control me, and I wouldn't be a yes man. I wouldn't go, yes ma'am, whatever you know, yes ma'am. No, because that's not who I am, and that's not what is needed. The kid, and there's a kid that took the job, he can't stay awake on a fucking 8-hour shift. He can't stay awake from 2 o'clock to fucking 10:30. I can count on one hand how many times he hasn't fallen asleep at his fucking desk. That's real leadership right there. Ooh. But remember, experience isn't everything when it comes to being in management of any sort. Don't have to have 40 years experience to be a good lead. And then when he did help somebody, a new person in our shop, the new person kept coming over to me, hey Jim, how you do this? I said, well, he's the lead, he's working with you. Ask him. He doesn't know. And anytime you ask this person, hey man, what about this? I don't know. So you just get $2 more an hour to sit there and be stupid? He's a gen whatever. And I'm like, I guess that experience part, it was true. You don't need experience to be a lead because you can just sit there and fall asleep all fucking night. God, I love what I do. I love being in that shop, and I want to go back to it, but holy shit, it's going to be hard. Oh, and the person that came over kept asking me. I said, and the lead actually sat down and quit helping her and went to the desk, and he fell asleep. And then I go over and said, "Hey, what about your help? He's over there sleeping." She goes, "I'm going faster without him. He's slow. He doesn't know what he's doing." I'm like, "Yeah, there you go." I wasn't. My 40 years of experience wasn't. That's not. You need more than that. You got to have some other stuff. Like I hadn't already been doing the job for 4 fucking months, and made a difference. Okay, off my rant on that. But I'll go back to the actual company and the actual work scope there. They've lost 3 airplanes out of the 11, and I'm thinking, holy shit, they're going to shut this program down. And Mother B and her flying machine spent millions of dollars building that facility, thinking that, oh yeah, we'll just knock it out. Or, oh yeah, we'll hire all these. They hired people they have 3 levels at, 3, 2, and 1. 1 being like beginner, entry, whatever. They hired some of these kids off their fucking resumes, which they lied on, and I can prove it because I see them working, and they don't know, they can't find their butt with 2 grease fingers and a map. And they take these, and these guys are level 3s. There's a level 3 who just got bumped down to a level 1, but they didn't take his money away. And I find out roundabout way, somebody goes, yeah, he's making $38 an hour. I'm like, and that's before the night shift differential and the COLA. I'm like, that's more than I make. That's more than I make. And I got 2x, 3 times more time doing the job than he does. And he's a moron. I mean, we call him Handsome Squidward because that's what he looks like. Alright, I gotta get off work because I'm probably gonna get fired. Again, watch the beginning of the video again if you're getting pissed off about this. I'm getting low on coffee and I didn't make another pot. It's fucking going on. It's 11 o'clock. Holy fuck, I'm late on this. Hold on. So TikTok, what is it? Holy shit, my feed was full of... TikTok got banned. TikTok shut down. So, I never used TikTok. I see a ton of TikTok videos because they get put on Facebook and X and Instagram and all this. They post it to everything, right? And people are making money. Thousands and tens of thousands and sometimes millions of dollars a year on TikTok. Good on you. Is TikTok a Chinese thing? Did I buy into that when they first started talking about it? Yeah, I bought into it because it could be true. Could be true. Now, they let it here for how many years? Now they ban it. Now these GOPs and, bipartisan, I should say, bipartisan Congress banned TikTok. It's a slippery slope you fuckers shouldn't have went on because TikTok, that's you're infringing on the First Amendment right. So what if a American company or a non-CCP company bought TikTok and put it in their country? Would you let it back in? Again, the slippery slope of the First Amendment, and you just made a lot of people poor. You just put a lot of people in hurt that rely on TikTok to make money. Now, do I agree that making TikTok videos all day, every day is a job? Just like any other job, I guess. You got to put in the money. It's just like when I was doing YouTube, my first channel, I put a lot of money into cameras and tripods and going out and doing things and buying guns and ammo and all this, a lot of stuff so I could put videos up and make money before Google took it over and fucking ruined it. So yeah, I understand, hey, social media influencer or whatever, that's a job. But again, it just shows you how volatile that type of, hey, I'm going to be a social influencer, and all these social influencers and making money on like OnlyFans, especially like OnlyFans and all this other shit. And yeah, and now your $100,000 a year fucking gig, for example, let's just say for example, just went bye-bye. Now you're in the poorhouse. Like, immediately, because you hadn't saved any money. You don't have a fucking plan. You didn't think it would ever come to this. You didn't think forward. So I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying the government's fault for banning TikTok. Did they have somewhat good intentions? Maybe. Do I think they should have went through with it? No. I think they should have... there could have been restrictions or tariffs or something else to make the spying, if there was spying, which if you don't think that Facebook and Meta and Instagram and X and all these other companies aren't, and all the internet fucking access to any internet access, any company, look at all the fucking spam you get in your fucking folder. Everybody's spying on you. Your phone tracks you. No matter what you do, your phone tracks you. Even if you turn it off. I've seen the video, what was it, 10 years ago? That phone, even back then, they turned their phone off. It still tracked them. And that was a news station that did that. That story got fucking put down quick, didn't it? You guys, I bet you three-quarters of people watch this video, if you do, and I know that's not a lot, will probably don't remember that story. It was in Washington, D.C. It was one of the NBC, ABC, one of the three major channels did a story on that. So as far as TikTok, I know it gives a lot of people waste a lot of time on it. Again, I never did it and never downloaded it, never did anything with it. But I mean, I enjoyed some of it. I laughed my ass off at a lot of this shit. A lot of it is like, wow, you guys are really stupid. But it's funny. You want to get sexy on the fucking thing? I'm down. I don't give a shit. I don't know. Anyway, alright. Makes it easier to edit all this shit. So, I might try to throw some things over in the thing while I was talking, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't feel like I got a ton of stuff I need to get done this afternoon, and I'm running way behind schedule. And that's again before the next round of fucking storms hits, because my backyard is a fucking lake. Tilly opened the door this morning at 8 o'clock. Tilly's like walked out, looked, and I opened a screen door, and she walked out and she went, turned around, looked at me and went, what the fuck? And it was just fucking neat. It was ankle deep, just about the whole fucking thing, because it just poured overnight, evidently. And it might snow or ice in Jacksonville Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe. I'm like, I already told him at work, I said, I ain't coming in. If there's any precipitation that is not liquid of any sort, I am not coming to work. And if it starts while I'm at work, I'm leaving immediately. Because I'm not driving in this shit and wrecking my truck, or having somebody wreck into my truck, more than likely, for nobody. And there ain't a job in the world that's worth that to me. They can kiss my ass. I've got 70 hours, almost 70 hours of fucking PTO already, or still saved up, and I'm not worried about it. Fucking douchebags. And then my little lead, I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I said, shut the fuck up. There ain't no buts in this thing. If it's anything other than rain, I'm not coming to work, or I'm leaving early. Bye. Fucking children. So let's go. So, Smith & Wesson news. I don't have any new ones. I had a couple auctions this past weekend. Tried, couldn't. I really wanted the bolt action 243, but I had a $375 bid on it, and it went for $650, and I was like, God damn! Everything is just ridiculous going on these auctions. I can't get a break on an auction to save my life. Speaking of guns, matter of fact, I saw a thing where as of January 1st, 2025, there has been over almost 500 million guns since they started keeping track. Keyword. Since they started keeping track, 500 million guns. Background checks for guns. Just shy of 500 million with a B. Those are rookie numbers. We got to pump them numbers up. Oh, and the ATF finally come out. A senator broke it that the ATF does have a registry. They have been taking all the 4473s forever and building a database. Now that needs to get destroyed, and the ATF needs to be abolished. And again, Senator Burlinson and a whole bunch of others have co-signed on it. Abolish the ATF. Yes. Abolish the IRS. But start with the ATF, because, you know, the Second Amendment clearly states shall not be infringed. And the NFA and the fucking gun control, and all gun control, I think I said them, the NFA, the Gun Control Act from the 80s, and the gun control thing from the 90s that the Clintons did. Ban them all. All of them. Get rid of all of them. If I want a fucking fully loaded Super Hornet out in my fucking driveway, I should be able to have it. If I can afford it, I should be able to have it. That's how pro-Second Amendment I am. I don't care what it is. I should have able to own it. And suppressors aren't firearms. Assholes. Stop that shit too. NFA, get rid of it. What else? Oh, Caltech. Well, one, PSA out here doing God's work. And again, I'm not going to name them all, but they're doing, I ain't kidding you. Their quality has come up so much. I absolutely love a lot of my PSA weapons, all of my PSA weapons. The ARs, the AR parts, the AKVs, the ARVs, I got a PSA AK, G3 AK. I got the 5.7 rocks. I've got the daggers, the full size compact and micro compact daggers. Absolutely love those weapons. They are doing, like I said, they're doing God's work. And they come out with all these jackals. They're coming out with a new AK style platform thing. It's just, and I'm not going to list it all off. And you can laugh all you, and if you can be a snob all you want. I don't give two shits. I don't care. Make your comments. If I really get pissed off about it, or I really think you're a dumbass, I'll just delete it. I don't care. I'll block you. I don't care. Because this is all my opinion. You can have yours, but it's my channel, so I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. So anyway, I go back. PSA doing great work. Caltech comes out with a concealed carry 5.7 that is stripper clip fed, 20 round capacity, plus 20 plus 1 capacity, and everybody making fun of it, and I'm like, 5.7 by 28 concealed carry. Why not? So if depending on the price point at Skeltec, so hopefully, I might try to pick one up. I mean, all the gun tube channels and all that, and all the fuck tells me, oh, it's gay, it's gay, it's gay. I don't care. If it works, it's not gay. If it works, is it worth the price of admission? Because all you siggers out there, that's right, I said siggers for Sig Sauer. How many videos and how many pictures do I have to see of your fucking guns exploding? And all you Kimber fanatics out there. how many videos and how many pictures do I get to see of your shit jamming up? And then all you fucking youngsters and 1911s, they jam up. No. Well, some do. But I buy the cheap Turkish ones and they run fucking great. And I got them in 3 different calibers. And they run like fucking rabbits. But then we get back to Smith & Wesson. You know, I'm a fun, you know me. I'm the Smith & Wesson guy. Everybody called, you know, that's what I was called for years and probably still am. And yes, they will be mine. You know, I have the 1854 lever action in 44 mag and 45 long Colt. They have now come out with an 1854 Classic in 357 Magnum, either polymer or wood, either one. You can get it in either with either furniture. And then they also came out with the 1854 Stealth Hunter series, which is the more modern tactical lever action with the I want to say aluminum handguards and rails and whatnot. In 357, 44 mag, and 45 long Colt, which the 357 Stealth Hunter will be mine. Yes. As soon as I find one, because they have sold out as fast as they can get them. And then they also came out with the all-new M&P Full Metal Compact series. Metal compact carries. Not the carry comps, which I have the full-size one. Not the carry comps, they're the 4 1/4 inch and the 3.6 inch all metal M&Ps. The 3.6 inch all metal M&P will be mine as soon as I find one. Oh yes, it will be mine. Yes. Dude, all metal carry, because I've got. And I used to carry all metal Gen 3s, 2s and 3s, you know, the old 80s fucking stainless models. I'd love carrying those. Out of coffee. Alright. I don't know if I don't know. So, tomorrow night is the national championship. Tomorrow is the Martin Luther King Day, and yes, I'll be working. But I'm leaving at lunch because of the national championship game between Ohio State and Notre Dame. Going to be a great game, and we all know I'm a Buckeye till I die. With that being said, again, it's going to be a great game. I love how there's no SEC teams in there. And to that asshole at Buc-ee's at the beginning of the month, when I was wearing my Ohio State stuff, and he said, your team's horrible. They're in a weak conference, and you're going to find out that you're in a weak conference. And yet they beat two SEC teams to get to the national championship. Hey, redneck, that was at Buc-ee's giving me a hard time, who I wanted to put a bullet in because you were just an obnoxious human being. I was minding my own business, and you put your nose in mine. Fuck off. You're not there. Your team is not there. You know, I don't think you realize that the whole college and the sports is just going back to the Roman Empire to keep the citizens at bay, was to give them circuses and bread and wine and stadiums and coliseums. And yet I still watch sports. I watch college. I don't watch But now it might as well be pros because they're getting paid. But, you know, I digress. But, and okay, I say don't watch it. Now, I had a TV going while I was working in the house yesterday and last night, and the fucking Chiefs game was on. And I happened to sit down, eat dinner, so I watched some of it. Holy shit, if you don't think that the referees are in cahoots with the NFL and the Kansas City Chiefs to win again, you are willfully ignorant and or dumb. Now, again, the whole conspiracy theory of if you look at the logo for the Super Bowl every year, that's got the colors of the two teams that will be there before they even play the season. Go back and look through all the different colors and see who played in it, and then see who had the majority color, who won. Take off your tinfoil hat. Well, this is the Hrntfixr.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All the way off. Later.